types of grounded theory design. There are certain types of grounded theory that we can consider as reflective practitioners. The first is emergent design. This is where grounded theory emerges from the data over time. And in this sense, grounded theory exists in a very abstract and conceptual form for the teacher. And it's this abstraction that starts to build theory with experience and with time. The reflective practitioner is using the data not prescriptively but inductively to develop theory. And most importantly, emergent design helps us understand that theory is strongly grounded in the data, and it's not forced into preconceived categories. The categories emerge from the data. And for emergent design, we think of certain categories that may emerge. For example, the fit of data within the categories and the nature of the categories in relation to particular aspects of the work that we do. We're also considering about the relevance of the categories in relation to the experience, and most importantly, whether the categories can be modified, refined over time. There's also constructivist design for grounded theory, and this is a philosophical position between the positivist perspective of learning and postmodern ideas about research. And in this sense, it's very much focused on the feelings and explaining the feelings of individuals in relation to experiences, and therefore putting all of this into a very focused context. And constructivist design then helps the reflective practitioner not only study experience, but make connections between that experience and their beliefs and values as practitioners and also as researchers, and therefore ignores any predetermined categories and develops categories as they become apparent in the data. And the narrative then of this whole process becomes significant for developing the theory, describing and understanding the theory. It becomes explanatory and also discursive. And we can look at this in terms of a process that we're engaging with. The reflective practitioner is looking at data and defining categories to that data, and then looking at the data again, and then refining those categories. And then going back to the data enables the reflective practitioner to further refine those categories. And so this zigzag data collection and analysis process leads to a saturation of understanding where grounded theory develops. And this is very useful for the reflective practitioner because it underpins the emergent processes taking place and is very analytical and very structured, but does not predetermine the categories. And so grounded theory design has a number of processes that we can consider, whether they are emergent or constructivist. But essentially what we're always looking for is for the data to become enriched by the process of collection and recollection of data, and the process of analysis and reanalysis of data in order to define and redefine categories, all leads to saturation. And that saturation is where the theory emerges.